Hey guys, it's really like late, so I don't even know if I should be making this video, but I'm going to make it either way, cause I can and because I want to. And so, only two of you guys sent in questions, and I'm going to answer them. I don't know why I didn't bother to write them down, but I did take screenshots, so you guys will see your own questions here. Let's see. I'm gonna pause this and think back. So, one of the questions was, what is my favorite thing to do in my free time? And as of right now, I'm currently doing stuff for my online store, which I really like doing. It's a bit of a challenge because I'm doing a lot of the things to myself. I still have to find bags to put the product in, and I'm still the one shipping them out. I'm doing a lot of this stuff myself. I don't own a warehouse. I don't know why I really like working on my own store and trying to come up with new merch ideas. I just like plugging my own merchandise, which is really weird, but it's what I like to do. So, strangely enough, I also really dig planning. Like, I like to write down stuff in a planner, and I will, if I get really bored, I will plan out my entire life. Like, it's a weird thing to think about because it's a weird thing to do. Like, who enjoys planning out their day, let alone their month? But I have almost my entire month planned out because I work during the weekends, and because I work during the weekends, I fill in my whole calendar of every time that I'm working, so that way I can make sure that I know what I'm doing, and I have every day my calendar planned out, every day of my free day in the month planned out. So, what else do I like to do? I sleep a lot. I've been doing a lot of sleeping, and it's helpful, but I have this weird thing where I don't like sleeping in late because it makes me feel like I feel like I've wasted a whole day if I'm gonna sleep in little late. I like learning more about editing videos, and amongst other things. I like hanging out with friends. I only have one of those so far, but I like hanging out with them. There's a lot of other stuff I like to do in my free time. I mostly like to go on walks. I will be vlogging a lot more in the future because I will be doing a whole lot of stuff. I'm excited for Pride. My Pride comes out in October, so you guys are going to get another October Pride. If I even remember that I vlogged October Pride, I have a lot of ideas. I really hope that one of my t-shirts that I made sells, because I will be wearing it out there and just kind of walking around. And I also want to make sure that I have business cards available, and just in case anybody asks, oh, I like your shirt, or can I get that? That's basically the big plan. I will be doing a lot of camping, so I will be vlogging that, which is really cool. I'm excited for August. I've been really working on my mental health recently, and it's been very important to me to try and keep track of my mental health as best as I possibly can, and try and make sure that I'm on top of everything, even though I've been doing really bad, and I haven't been, don't tell anybody, but I haven't been taking my meds. I'm still working at the same place of my place of employment, which is really good, and I've actually been enjoying like physically working there. The guests are another story, but I enjoy. That's basically it. And there's probably a lot of stuff that I'm forgetting, but yeah, that's what I do in my free time when I'm not like, you know, when I'm not doing videos or checking up on my store and making sure that, you know, the website works and stuff like that. I'm usually planning, working on other things. I have to keep myself busy because if I don't, I stay inside all day, which is bad. Anyways, so that's question one. Let's turn into question two, and the only reason why I'm talking a lot is because I did only get 2 questions, and I'm really kind of upset about it because I don't know why when I ask for questions on my other social media, nobody says anything, and I would love to give answers. I would love to tell you more about myself, but I can't tell you stuff that if you don't ask, I'm not gonna say anything. But I'll probably spill a lot of tea about myself because I like talking about myself, and that sounds really bad. But I'm gonna pause this again and then read the next question and then get back to you. So I'm bad at my job. So the second question is if I take any extracurricular courses, and if so, what are they? And the answer is yes. I'm currently in college right now. I think I've said that before in videos, I'm not really sure. I'm currently in college. I'm currently I don't know how to say this. I'm currently in culinary classes where I'm taking culinary courses and I'm doing really well. I just changed my major from theater to culinary and I'm going back and, you know, I don't know what I'll be doing in the next few years. So any extracurricular, I guess you can count like my culinary classes. I count them as extracurricular because I haven't taken how I count classes is like your standard classes are like a math class and then like your English classes or your science classes or a history class, you know. I haven't taken any other standard classes in a really long time and I'm really thankful for that. I'm a little nervous because next semester I do have to take a class that involves a lot of math, and I don't know how to currently explain that class, but it involves a lot of math, but it's not necessarily a math class because it's still part of my culinary program, and I'm scared, but I think I can do it. So yeah, that's what, so because I'm taking what I count now as mostly extracurricular, which means like I'm taking the fun classes, and that's what I was doing like last semester or the last few years is because I was taking theater classes as like my form of study is like those are the fun classes, and I don't think I've taken a regular person class in a long time. And I'm also scared because if you don't take a regular person math class in a long time, you forget that stuff. So, and I have no plan on taking I don't plan on taking like a regular math class in my lifetime besides the next class that I have to take that has a lot of math in it. It's called cost control. I don't know how specific I should get, but I'm taking food related classes, and that sounds really weird, but only because they're courses that involve food safety, food handling, how to basic food prep, because I'm taking culinary classes, and so because I'm doing that, I will be it's a lot of and I will be doing that for a long time. So people are like, when do you graduate? And I'm like, I don't know I don't know. I don't have a real graduation plan. I will graduate college when I graduate. Um, I don't take your typical like extracurricular electives. Like I'm not taking like in high school like um physical fitness or you know PE is considered like an elective, or art is considered an elective or extracurricular activity. I'm not taking those kind of classes. I'm grateful that I'm taking the kind of classes that I like and the classes that I want to take. I'm a little bit upset that it has taken me this long to get here, but once I graduate, when I do that, I hope that it will all be like really worth it. Um, so yeah, between that's what I do in my free time. I guess school counts if you really want to merge those two um, uh, answers together. I'm doing school in the time that I don't commit to this, and then when I'm not doing this, I'm making sure my website still works, and then um, and then once once orders pick up, I can ship out more t-shirts for you guys. I really want to make stuff for you guys. I really want to do that. I'm just thinking I'm running out of like ideas. Um, leave it to me to run out of ideas. I have a lot of ideas. I'm just trying to figure out. Making shirts is kind of expensive. They're expensive to make because, especially if I wanted to make one, I would have to have made a lot of them. And reminder, I'm not physically like making the shirts. I use a company to help me make the shirts, and I'm really grateful that I have that company. Helping me out. I'm grateful that Custom Ink helps me out because they're the website that I look at for making my items, and I'm thinking about making pins in the future. I'm thinking about making a lot of things, but I have to be cautious about, like, my biggest fear is copyright. I don't want to make something that somebody has already made before, and that's really hard. It's hard coming up with original ideas because there's a lot of t-shirts that I want to put out there, but if somebody already made that t-shirt, I could be in a lot of trouble, and I don't want to be in trouble. And I don't. So yeah, this is still another self-promotion. I really just need to keep that website alive because just having a website alone is expensive, and I didn't physically build the website. I ran it through like Wix, and sometimes I regret using Wix. But I'm always happy to have a website up in the first place. I hope that $20 is not too expensive to be having t-shirts out. Eventually, I would like to make more things for you guys. Like, that way you can build like a whole wardrobe where I'm making a t-shirt, and then the next thing that comes out, you're wearing pants that I want to make. That way it's just hard. I'm coming out with ideas slowly and surely. I'm coming up with new ideas. I have a lot of things. It's just that making t-shirts is rather expensive, and I can only make a few at a time. If I made like a lot of the time, it would help, but it would still be a lot of. I'm doing a lot of this out of pocket right now, so this video is getting long enough as it is. I'm going to quickly go edit this out video right now. I love you guys a lot. Thank you guys for the questions. This has been a Q&A. I like calling it a Q&A because it sounds like a lot of fun. I'm excited for the future. There's going to be a lot of vlogging in the future. So I'm excited. I'm excited about a lot of things, and I'm really excited about just keeping this channel alive. If I keep anything alive, it's gonna be this channel, and you guys, I really hope that you guys enjoy it. Thank you for the people that even asked me questions. I only ask for questions on YouTube because that's the only place where anyone's gonna get answers. It's weird. Instagram is my largest following, and even if I had asked for people that ask me questions on Instagram, I can't do anything anywhere. I really hope this audio doesn't sound bad, and I'm sorry I'm like fidgeting the whole time. I really gotta go because this video is getting really long, and I hope it uploads. I will make a Baker T update video later. I will make a video updating myself and how my testosterone is going. I'm really excited because I get to take my next shot on Friday. So I will keep you guys updated, and I'm making a longer video explaining the whole thing. Anyways, I love you guys a lot. Bye bye.